Hi everybody, it's Vita here at Emanate. So we are continuing our summer series with topics to get you to think about your thinking. So this week's topic is on boundaries. So for this particular video, I'm going to actually go over the lack of boundaries piece. So I'm going to go over 6 characteristics of people that lack boundaries. So things that you see from them or see from yourself or feel. So I do want to stress there's probably more characteristics that can cover it. However, for obvious reasons, it's only 6 today. So number 1, you're someone that accommodates people and tasks all of the time. You also allow people to dictate your time. So you're moving your schedule, you're moving what you need to be doing in order to meet other people's needs. Number 2, you spend majority of your time feeling guilty and thinking about the things that you didn't get done or the person you need to still attend to. Your head may have thoughts of, I oughta, I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda, I need to. Number 3, you rarely ask for help. And even when someone offers it, you're probably like, no, I got it, even though you might be swamped. Number 4, you start your day with really an unreasonable amount of expectations for what you'll get done, which in the long term actually makes you feel worse. Like a great example of this is even before pandemic, when you'd pack up your bag before you leave for work and think, okay, I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z done. And then you get home and you don't touch your bag. That is kind of that mentality of, unreasonable expectations. Instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna get 1 or 2 things done today. Again, lack of boundaries. Number 5, you engage in massive multitasking. You're doing 1,000 things to fit it all in, to try to get everything done. And number 6, you're experiencing stress or low-grade anxiety throughout the day. So I just want to stress that anxiety can take many forms. And in this case, it can take what's called an overfunctioner, which is very acceptable in society. It's someone who rescues, fixes, micromanages, gets it done. So when 1 through 6 might be happening, it's things that people see or you see in yourself or you feel throughout the day. It actually may be opposite of what you're hearing. So what you may hear throughout your day are things like, you're the best. How did you get that done so fast? You're literally super person. I couldn't have done it so well, even if I tried. We don't know what we would do without you. You're literally unstoppable. And what people may not hear that goes through your mind are things like, I can't do it anymore. I'm so tired. I can't sleep. Did I turn the light off? Did we close the garage? And what people don't see is the lack of boundaries that manifests itself is because of our lack of meeting our core emotional need of attunement. And I know you've heard the saying where, you need to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you help someone else. And at the root of it, that is really what attunement is. So attunement is really the capacity to recognize and meet your needs and emotions. And we attune to our needs by actually putting in boundaries. So, and there are tons of strategies out there on, what words to use, how to put good time boundaries on people or tasks. But I think it's really important to also just think about your thinking in terms of how you meet your own needs and emotions. And perhaps the identity that stems from the fact that you aren't attuning to your own needs. So I have 4 statements for you to really think about when you are about to drop a boundary or not meet a need that you have. So number 1, think about how you want to be perceived by other people and why that's important for you to be seen that way. And number 2, think about whether whatever it is that you're doing is because you want to be liked or have someone have good thoughts about you, or if it's something that you actually really want to do and will give you life. And number 3, think about whether you're choosing behaviors that are expected of you rather than being something that, again, gives you fulfillment. So a lot of the times people actually want us to fill certain roles because it makes them feel good, right? If you're someone at the table who's very capable and people see you as that, they will continuously expect that kind of behavior out of you. it isn't necessarily something that people talk about, but it's just known. So unconsciously, we may be trying to meet everybody's expectation of us, but that's not actually supporting our own needs and emotions. And number 4, think about whether you're choosing to do something because you think it's going to change someone else's behavior, right? It's that statement of, well, I'm just going to get the whole entire report done, and then he'll see that, how to do it, or that people will recognize that he's lazy, and he'll make it happen the next time. You cannot change someone's behavior for overcompensating on a lack of boundaries. A lot of the times we do things that destroy our boundaries and, again, don't get our needs met because we're doing things to say, well, if I do it this way, then they'll change. Majority of the time, people change when they're ready. If there's a temporary behavior change because of something you do, it's just that, it's temporary. Just as when a police officer pulls you over, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to stop speeding, in the long run. So the boundary work really begins with meeting your own needs and attending to your emotions, instead of working around or diminishing our boundaries in order for someone to think about us in a certain way. And you do that by detaching from expectations and identity and roles that you've taken on that just don't work for you anymore. So it's just a different take on boundaries. I hope that helps. Until next time, emanate your best self.